Kahala Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Ruach HaKodash. In English, that would mean all praise to the Most High, in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and elders and brothers of Great Millstone, where I'm learning this 100% truth. GMS for short. Shalom to the elect, to the 144,000, to the mixed multitude that scattered to all four corners of the earth. Shalom to the sincere sisters that believe in Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, that also believe in this 100% truth. Matthews 28 and 19 tell us to go therefore, teaching all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, Yahweh, and in the name of the Son, Yahweh Shai, and in the name of the Holy Spirit, the Ruach HaKodash. So, as I always say, that our people are hard-headed, you have to be willing to learn. Even when you're dealing with life, of course you got to be willing to learn in this truth. But just for the people that don't want to come into this truth, you still got to learn shit in life to be able to make things happen. But you definitely have to learn in this truth, for sure. For sure. It's very important. It's more important than any of that worldly stuff. I can say that for sure. So, how do you learn how to love the Lord? How do you learn what he like? Who his favorite people? How do you learn that type of stuff? Them regular books ain't teaching you that. That's just a few things. How do you know his name? You got to be willing to learn that. You got to be willing to learn, man. So, these laws and statutes and commandments is very important to us, the Israelites, because that's who he gave them to. The Psalms 147 and 19 and 20. Yeah. Matter of fact, let me get that. King James, he showeth his word unto Jacob, his statute and his judgments unto Israel. Jacob's name was changed to Israel. And if you look at who Israel is, that's the 12 tribes. The 12 tribes of Israel. So 147 to 20 Psalms. King James says, he has not dealt so with any nation. He has not dealt with any nation but the Israelites. It says, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And they will not know them, because it's not for them. It's like it ain't for them. It's only for the Israelites. So that's who we talking to, the Israelites. But only the elect of Israel will get it. So Proverbs 4 and 13. Salakia. Proverbs 12 and 1. It says, whoever loves discipline loves knowledge. It says, but whoever hates correction is stupid. And people are like, man, y'all be name calling and stuff. No, this is in the Bible. Go look up the verse. Go look up Proverbs 12 and 1. You see it. It could be in different translations. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and get it. Because I don't want people to be, he try to call us different names. Hey, I'm just reading the Bible. In the NLT, it says, to learn, you must love discipline. It is stupid to hate correction. So if you hate correction, you stupid. I'm going to read it in the ESV. It says, whoever loves discipline loves knowledge, but he who hates reproof is stupid. So you know people gonna get mad, man, they try to call us stupid. Nah, we just reading this Bible. If that's what you take from it, that's what you take. So Proverbs 4 and 13 was a precept, and it says, take fast hold of instructions. Let her not go. Keep her, for she is thine life. But that's being willing to be taught. Learning the right way to go. So matter of fact, let me read 14. Proverbs 4 and 14. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not into the way of evil men. 15 says, avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. So, but if you don't learn what is right and what's wrong, you're going to continue doing whatever you want, thinking you headed in the right direction. Because you might be running into some money, you might be running into the plug, or something. That don't mean you headed in the right direction. The love of money is the root of all evil. Of course, we got to make money, but we don't love it. But the people that love it, that will do anything for it, that's the root of all evil. And that's going to destroy a lot of people. Especially when this thing go digital, they ain't going to know what to do. And it's about to go digital soon. They already putting the chips and stuff, and they already getting the technology and stuff, all that's coming together. Will our people be aware of it? Yes, some of us will, but most of us don't care. You hear people talking about, well, shoot, that means I ain't got to worry about carrying my phone around, my wallet around. How do they control a robot? With the chip. So if you got the chip in you, that means you're a robot. They're going to control you. That means you telling the Lord, hey, I don't want to be on your side no more. I want to roll with the wicked. And he going to give you the same punishment that the wicked get. Missiles. If not, you see all that stuff that's happening in Texas and China and Russia and all them different places, floods and fires and earthquakes, tornadoes, all type of shit is happening. Proverbs 23 and 4 says, don't wear yourself out trying to get rich. Be wise enough to know when to quit. To know when to quit, because you got to put all your time into Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. More time into Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai than into work and stuff. Yeah, of course we know you got to pay bills, but this truth is way more important. This truth is way more important, man. We could have 2 and 3 jobs if we wanted to, but we would rather put our faith and trust into Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and that's putting out these videos and stuff. These sit downs, these out on the streets, in the parks, wherever you at, outside, spreading this truth. That's what we supposed to be doing. So a precept to Proverbs 23 and 4 is 1 Timothy 6 and 9 and 10. It says, so I'm going to restart at 8. It says, so if we have enough food and clothing, let us be content. It says, but people who long to be rich fall into temptations and are trapped by many foolish and harmful desires that plunge them into ruins or destruction. 10. For the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. The love of money, not just the root of all evil. No, the love of money is the root to all kinds of evil. And some people craving money have wandered from the true faith and have pierced themselves with many sorrows. So that means just with you deciding to get money and all that and not put your faith and trust into Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, you piercing yourself with many sorrows. You are wandering away from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. And once you wander away, it's like a fucking river. You're going to get swept away. It's going to sweep you away. An ocean. Mark 8:34 says, then calling the crowd to join his disciples, he said, if any of you wants to be my follower, you must give up your own way, take up your cross, and follow me. So stop what you're doing and follow Yahweh Shah. You got to be willing to be taught. Stop going off your own understanding. The Lord is sending his people to help us, man, with this knowledge. A lot of people didn't understand how the Bible was written and all that stuff. But now the prophets, the apostles, and the elders and the brothers is breaking down these scriptures and stuff. You able to understand it better. It makes it way easier too. But Luke 9:23 says, and he said to them all, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me. But you got to be willing to be taught. If you don't believe, then you ain't trying to hear that. You ain't trying to stop what you doing. You making too much money. You got, look at all the billionaires. Are any of them in camps? Are any of them telling you that they Israelites and stuff like that? No, they don't care about that. They only care about their money. And guess what? The apostles and elders and brothers have been out here long enough to where a lot of them top athletes and stuff, they done walk straight past the apostles and elders and brothers. And they kept it pushing. They ain't donate nothing. They ain't say nothing. They didn't care. But if you'd have been talking about something with a contract, they would have been on it. But shit, this is a contract getting this truth. We building a contract with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. An everlasting covenant. But they don't care about that stuff, so good luck. When shit start hitting the fan, good luck thinking that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah is just going to come save you and you've been on bullcrap this whole time. You've been on your own time. You've been doing your own thing. He ain't going to save you, man. He going to leave you hanging. What'd he say? I shall laugh at your calamities. So when shit start getting rough for you, he going to laugh. He going to laugh. And guess what? Shit. If we right there with him, we going to laugh too. We going to laugh too. But man, it's so many people that just feel like they just so smart. But when you ask them questions, they don't know. They don't know. Isaiah 1:19 says, if you are willing and obedient, you shall eat good of the land. But that's through Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. If you do what you're supposed to do, I'm going to make sure you straight. My people shall eat. My people shall eat. My people shall eat. The rest shall be hungry. My people shall drink. My people shall drink. The rest shall be thirsty. That means he's going to take care of you if you hold it down. Deuteronomy 28:1 says, blessings for obedience. If you fully obey the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, and carefully keep all his commands that I am giving you today, the Lord Yahweh, your power will set you high above all the nations of the world. It's 28:2 says, you will experience all these blessings if you obey the Lord, your power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. But if we don't obey, and we don't want to be taught, you're going to have to receive all these curses, which that's what we dealing with now. All the curses. We are under the curses. Hopefully the Lord let these things up and put them on him which is the so-called white man, because we ready for his ass to be over with. Now, we ain't trying to control it because we know we can't do that. So we just gonna wait on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah to do it. So a precept. I'll trust in the Lord with all thy mind and your heart. Yeah. Lean not on your own understanding. You got to be willing to be taught. To not lean on your own understanding, you got to be willing to be taught. You got to be willing to be taught. So Revelations 3:20 says, look, I stand at the door and knock. If you hear my voice and open the door, I will come in and we share a meal together as friends. That's him giving you this knowledge and this truth. But if you don't open the door, then you're not willing to be taught. And it's going to be very painful when you start seeing the shit that's going on and you say, damn, they tried to help me. They tried to bring me over there, and I kept being hard-headed. So when shit start hitting the fan and shit start getting rough, don't say nobody didn't try to help you. Don't say nobody didn't try to help you. Because we are doing what the Lord told us to do. We spreading this truth. We spreading this truth. Now, will this be able to get through to everybody? No, it's not. But whoever it do, hey, shalom to you. Because it's not getting through to everybody. 2/3 of the Israelites have to die because they wicked and they don't want to get. They don't want this. They don't want this truth. They want to talk down about it. But them were the same people back then when Yahushua was here that was talking down to him. Them same people are here today. So we know 2/3 of the people. Shit, look how many people got destroyed other than the 8. So when he say the 2/3 is gonna be destroyed, yes, we believe that. When they say that America is going to be destroyed, yes, we believe that. We believe everything in that Bible. But definitely, man, you got to be willing to learn. If you ain't willing to learn, you're going to stay in the same spot. You're not going to grow. And if you don't grow in this truth, man, the Lord going to spit you out. He ain't going to deal with you. He's telling us that we automatically got to come and get the milk, which is the simple things. And then as you grow in this truth, you start to get the deeper things. But if you ain't willing to learn, you ain't going to learn shit. And if you don't learn nothing, then he ain't going to be dealing with you, man. So be willing to learn. Call halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Ruach HaKodash. In English, that will mean all praise to the Most High, in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and elders and brothers, a great millstone, GMS for short, where I'm learning this 100% truth. Shalom to the elect, to the 144,000 that's scattered to all 4 corners of the earth. Shalom to the sincere sisters that believe in Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, that also believe in this 100% truth. Hopefully this lesson was edifying. Shalom.